What's going on? My name is Brandon. This is Variety Sports Network. Talking the Gridiron. It's been a little while since the show has been on the air. Couple of weeks now. I think like 18 weeks. It's been off. It's been off. Something on that order.
Well, you've done little stuff here and there. You've done little. You kept it alive.
Yeah, a little bit going on when we can. Darren, thanks for jumping on tonight.
Yeah,
let's talk some football. I know this is kind of a last minute. I wouldn't say last minute, but over the last couple of days,
yeah,
it's something that we've discussed. Like, hey, let's have a football show. Okay,
we're both teachers. That's kind of a time we have a little time here with it. And
yeah,
Jimmy Pilato, shout out there to far into the bench. Hope he's doing well out there.
Yeah.
We got to get one with him back here, maybe in the playoffs or something. But yeah, no, I'm glad we can make it work. Talk a little football here. I know you've been doing like the pick'ems and all that, which has been doing good. So yeah, looking forward. We got some big games on Sunday. I know we're going to get into. So. Yeah, glad we're back here on it.
No, I know it's been it's been a little bit. We're gonna jump right into the action. We're gonna talk about there's a lot of big games this weekend. Believe it or not, you got Tampa Bay and Carolina, Seattle, San Francisco's this weekend as well. Plus, you have the big Sunday night game with Pittsburgh and Baltimore, and those were our three picks. I was like, I sent you a text last night. I was like, hey, give me your three picks. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna go with our picks of the week. Here right off the bat, get this thing going. Here we are.
Yeah.
So we both got Carolina.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this?
that one was the one where I was like the most scared of out of any. I was like Tampa, and then I went back to Carolina. And I was like, yeah, maybe it's Tampa. I went back to get. I think Tampa just. I think sometimes with seasons they just run their course and they're fatigued and. I do like Mayfield better than obviously Young there, but Carolina does play a little bit more tenacious defensively. They have they're losing guys too. Tampa Bay is losing guys too. I think I lean towards Carolina. I lean towards their ability to run the ball a little bit more, and so I'm going to favor Carolina in this game.
Right. I mean, that's fair. I like what Bryce Young has done this year. A lot more, at least more improved this year than he has been in the past. Past couple of seasons.
Capable, right? Capable.
Yeah. He has, like you said, capability of playing really, really well and really good football at the right time. And I brought it up in my pick'em stuff before of how inconsistent both of these teams are. Like one week they play really, really, really good, and the next week they're like, "What is this? Like, who is this?"
Yeah,
this is not the same team as last week.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with them. That's the problem, and they don't score consistently.
No.
So you don't know what you're going to get from week in and week out. Their defense has been kind of, I feel like, carrying them most of the year. Yeah. They've had a couple in the Rams. They got 31 there. The defense played well in that game. Two Cowboys earlier in the year, they got 30. But for the most part, it's been defensive battles. And I just feel like that's where this last week of the season, they'll be able to outlast them. And Carolina will make enough plays. And we'll get into picks later in the playoffs. But I think overall, I have some doubts that Niners game when they played earlier was not. But then they come back and they beat the Rams, so they're kind of a little herky jerky there a little bit. But so I think that I understand why we're both Carolina in this game.
Yeah, it just seems right. Tampa Bay doesn't seem like they're the same kind of Tampa Bay team. They don't have that little bit of swagger, I guess, that they've had in the past couple of seasons. But I mean, this is honestly the way this works out with the tiebreaker and everything. It's Carolina's to lose. The only way they miss out on the division is if they lose to Tampa Bay and New Orleans beats Atlanta.
Yeah,
there's some tiebreaker stuff that gets thrown into things. If Tampa Bay does win, they'd also need New Orleans to win. As well. So either way, Tampa Bay could win this game, but if Atlanta wins, all three teams are sitting at 7-9. I think it is. Carolina wins a tiebreaker, which means they get the 8-9, which means they get the division and they get the playoff spot.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that worked out with it. So obviously Carolina in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Looking at the next one, though. I mean, by the way, I didn't set this up to where our names would be almost aligned with our little screenshots on the side over here as well. That was all accidental. Seattle, San Francisco. This should be a heck of a game. It's a battle for the NFC West, battle for the 1 seed in the NFC as well. I pick Seattle.
Yeah,
I think Seattle is just a more a more even team than San Francisco, if that makes sense. I think they're more consistent on both sides of the ball. You've seen that the last 2 weeks when they played LA, saw that when they played Carolina as well. I said in my pick'em show, 2017 Seattle. I think it's a close game. I think it's a good game.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Seattle is their defense is going at a higher level right now than the Niners. The Niners defense has been the thing that I've always been impressed with with them so far this year is it's been bend but not breaking. They've consistently not broken. They kind of play to their talent. The offense has picked it up. Purdy, the last month I could argue is after that Carolina game has probably been the best quarterback in the NFL. So you look at that and then you're like, all right, and yeah, maybe not. Yeah, they played the Browns, they played the Titans in that mix, so I get that as well. But you know, he comes up big last week. You know, they play again against Seattle here at home. I think it's set up for the Niners to be the number 1 seed. And you know, it's more than that. This is the best division in football. Oh, whoever wins this is probably the favorite going into the playoffs.
I think all three in the NFC West are favorites to win the Super Bowl.
I would agree. How you can. So if the Niners win this, they're going to be the favorite. I mean, think about where they came 9 weeks ago when we were looking at this team. You know, or the Seahawks at the end of last year. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't thinking of the Seahawks like this.
No.
Number 1 seed with Geno Smith. No, that wasn't happening. They get Darnold. Even with Darnold, I wasn't thinking that. So two remarkable coaching jobs. I like the Niners, though, in this game at home. Kittle back, it sounds like. We'll see what happens with Williams. That's going to be a big one there. But I like the Niners to win this one at home and take the division. And Shanahan, coach of the year after that. Coach of the year.
I don't know about coach of the year, but he has done a pretty heck of a good job.
Better be coach of the year, losing Bosa and all those guys. Come on, I know. Hard. I saw your thing a couple weeks ago. I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, we could have talked about that too tonight. There's tons of names that you could throw in there. I mean, all respect. I mean, as much as I like Mike Vrabel and what he's done in New England, there was a TikTok comment that got posted over on our TikTok page when I made that almost convinced me Liam Cohn, Jacksonville should get it.
I mean, I mean, I wouldn't hate it if he got it. I wouldn't hate it. I just think Shanahan deserves it this year. That would be my.
That's fair. I think you have to look at a lot of it as the roster too, like who's there, who's not there. Jacksonville's roster is nowhere near what Seattle, San Francisco's is, even LA, New England. I mean,
I think it's just San Francisco losing all those guys.
Yeah,
early on, you know, they lost Bosa, they lost Warner, who are two of the best, not just players on their team, best of players in the league.
Yeah,
and then they go out, they lost. Purdy was out for what, 5 weeks?
4 or 5 weeks, yeah.
So I mean, think about that. Not many teams would be the number 1 seed if their starter is missing 5 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah, I kind of look at it as kind of the way that's the way the Jones era for me is a big one to get Shanahan a little edge.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair too. I mean, there's tons of reasonings and whatnot. Let's talk about 2 guys though that are possibly at least one of them's on the hot seat. In this last game, the Sunday night game, you get Pittsburgh and Baltimore for the final spot in the AFC playoffs.
Oh man,
AFC side of the playoffs. At least I picked Pittsburgh. It's a home game for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh likes to play up to their competition. I'm going Pittsburgh off of that. They play down to their competition just as much as they play up to their competition.
This is such a weird game to me. Like you said, both coaches kind of feel like they're. I mean, 2 coaches that have lasted the test of time, so they're already in that era of way past the life expectancy of a coach. But it does feel. I think both coaches will be back next year. I think These teams do not fire coaches. And so it'll be very interesting to me if they actually do go through with it, regardless of what the outcome is.
I think Harbaugh is, if there's one fired, it's Harbaugh.
Harbaugh, yeah. No, yeah, I get you. Now, it does seem like the Ravens, they've kind of, their identity's kind of changed a little bit. They haven't been able to win the big game in a while here.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson or him maybe haven't coexisted. It seemed like, Lamar's always played well under him. But that's the big news to me why I would go with the Ravens is he said he's coming back. Rodgers, does he have a game in him? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say the Ravens get the job done on the road, a Sunday night, the rivalry game. It's going to be defensive minded. So I'm gonna say the Ravens sneak it out on the road
Yeah.
at the end here.
They looked pretty good against Green Bay the other week.
Yeah, they did. Just give the ball to Henry, right?
Yeah. If they get that kind of a game from Derrick Henry again and Lamar Jackson plays, that'll be Baltimore all day, every day.
Yep. Absolutely.
And
Henry's a big reason why I lean that way too. Obviously.
Yeah. He's been so inconsistent this year too.
Yeah,
the Baltimore run game has been very inconsistent.
Absolutely. Yeah. And part of that's Lamar, obviously, not being where he is. But yeah, no, we got 3 big games, a lot on the line. I think that Niners game is the best one, obviously, with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I think storyline, and obviously number 1 seed on the line.
Yeah. I like that one the most. I think ESPN kind of got the best of the deal. They get the double header with Carolina, Tampa Bay, Seattle, San Francisco back to back, and just coming off the college football playoffs too. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Crazy. What, the college football playoffs?
No, the network thing with now being there 2 Saturday. Like, the Niners have played a lot of games here recently. Now they had the bye, get that in week 14, but then went Monday night, Sunday night. They're back out at Saturday. Yeah,
I would have rather just seen them play a Monday night game. But then again, at this point of the season, every game, the last 2 weeks of the season, every game could be on Sunday.
Yeah, they just want to dominate. They want to dominate every day, don't they?
Yeah, they're clearly. I mean, that's the point. That's what they want. They're trying to get Christmas Day from the NBA. I mean, it's basically working there.
July 4th, week 1 baseball. We're taking July 4th.
Make it a 20-week season. Start it's nuts. I don't know. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was more solidified. Like there was more in one area than having to have 7 different streaming services to watch the games. Outside, I mean, obviously you have Red Zone and whatnot, but you only watch so much at the same time. Like I tried to do the quad box on ESPN sometime or through YouTube TV, whatnot. I can't. Like I if I want to watch one game, I want to watch one game. It's just it's too much for my brain sometimes to try to keep track of 4 games at one time.
I hear you. This spread too.
Might just be me though. I don't know.
That's it. I got you.
There's our 3 picks of the week. You could play along with us. Let us know what 3 you got here between Carolina, Tampa Bay, Seattle, San Francisco, and Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Just go ahead and throw those into the comments there. Who you think's gonna get those? Get the big wins, get the division, get the possibly number 1 seed, and poor Carolina if they have to have a first lovely round 1 game against the Rams,
or Niners,
in a couple of weeks, or Niners or Seahawks. Well, yeah. Not fun for either side, but we'll jump into that. We'll talk about some wild card wildness, just the playoffs in general.
Yeah.
What? How do you think this year? No Kansas City.
Yeah.
No Detroit. Mm-hmm. Philadelphia is probably the most consistent team in the NFC. You look over in the AFC side, you have teams that haven't been there. New England, Jacksonville, Houston is right there in the mix for a possible division title with, if they happen to get a win. What's been the most surprising thing about the way the playoffs are shaping up?
For me, it's kind of like these, like secondary quarterback, like that have had. I feel like where I'm like, Drake May really 2 seed, Sam Darnold 1, Bo Nix 1, Caleb Williams 2. Like, they're kind of like these guys that I don't think of as top tier guys that are in those higher seeds. Yeah. And then the other thing that comes to my mind is Josh Allen. What an opportunity in the AFC. And, and you could say, oh, he's a 7 seed. It's like, he's better than Drake May. He would want that. He should be better than Herbert. And it's not all on him, no doubt about it. But I'm just saying, like, he doesn't have Burrow. He doesn't have Jackson. He doesn't have Mahomes that has been there. It seems like, he's going to have to win some games on the road. They didn't win the division, obviously. But to me, I also think what an opportunity for Buffalo. And then my last thought is what an opportunity for San Francisco or Seattle. To like these, just based on your seeding there, should have a good opportunity to make the Super Bowl. Like right there, that should be a good spot. So, those are the 3 things that jump out to me.
Yeah, it's Josh Allen's year to win the Super Bowl if he's going to win one.
It's weird to say it as a 7 seed, right?
Right. But I mean, they have 11 wins, probably going to be 12 wins after this week.
Yeah.
Should be. I mean, they're playing the Jets, so
Jets know the assignment. Jets know the assignment.
Hank, just lose. Just lose.
Pretty much.
Lose. But I mean, you have guys in there. You have Trevor Lawrence. They have a very prime opportunity to make the AFC Championship game. I mean, if they win their first round right now, they'd play LA. That should be. Well, I wouldn't say it should be because they still have a chance to drop to the 6th seed or to the 5th seed or even to the 7th seed.
Mm-hmm.
The only one they can't get is the 4th seed because it's going to go to the AFC North champion. So I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy to see the way this is shaping up. I mean, honestly, the Green Bay Chicago first round game, which should happen. I don't see how this one. I mean, Green Bay is not going to get higher than 7. I don't think.
No, it'd be Chicago, Philly. I think that somewhere along the line.
The Chicago. I mean, both those teams have played twice already, and they played really 2 great games so far.
Yep.
And I as much as we say Josh Allen has a prime opportunity to win to go get a Super Bowl, so does Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. I just don't know how much I'm not there with him yet. Yeah. So I think for me it's but you're right. That would be another storyline is this guy actually has a good chance to get by the Packers here, see what happens with the Eagles or Rams, get himself to an NFC Championship game. The Bears showed a lot against the Niners on Sunday night. Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to go there with the Bears, I think. Yeah. But you're right. It'd be kind of and you're right. You also brought up they had played twice in a row. Remember that Rams-Eagles game from earlier. That was way earlier. But that was a crazy game too, where the Eagles came all the way back on a blocked field goal, I think, to actually win it.
To win the game.
The Panthers and Niners not that too long ago on a Monday night, if that's what it ended up with. So it'd be some interesting matchups. Same thing in the AFC. You have some matchups that have happened as well before. So it should be a good playoff. I like that. I like with no Chiefs in there a little bit. It is kind of a little refreshing. Then we'll say it's fun.
It's fun. You can say it's fun. No Chiefs.
There you go.
So if you're the 1 seed, if you're Seattle, if you're Denver, which wild card team do you not want to see?
I mean, if I'm Seattle, I do not want to see LA or San Francisco, and that's what they're going to see. They're going to see one of those 2 teams.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to see that for a 3rd time against Shanahan or McVay. That would definitely if I was a fan of those teams. But that's going to happen. Yeah. And if I'm the Broncos, there is no way I want to see Mr. Josh Allen or the Texans in there. That Texans defense against Bo Nix. Well, I feel like they would light him up. I feel like they light him up a little bit. And I'm not the biggest CJ Stroud guy in the world. He's good, but I'd rather have Pittsburgh win that game. If it was Pittsburgh or Baltimore, I don't want Houston in that 2nd round.
Yeah,
I don't want Houston there at all.
I wouldn't want that. I think if Denver has a better chance of beating Buffalo than they do Houston.
Oh yeah,
just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
I don't know though. It's gonna be fun either way. For me, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want to play LA if I was a 1 seed. If I'm Seattle, if I'm San Francisco, I don't want to play the Rams. And I honestly, I don't know if I want to play Green Bay.
I mean, well, let's say Seattle lost to the Niners and the Niners had the 1 seed because right now your graphic has it that way.
Yeah.
Seattle would immensely go to that wild card team I wouldn't want to play. You know what I mean? Their defense is legit.
Yeah.
And so I just think between those NFC West teams, that's where it feels like, and one of them's going to knock each other out more than likely here.
Yeah. They're going to have to.
They're going to knock each other out. So that's where the money's made is with those 2 teams.
Yeah.
Those NFC West teams are going to be the beast here in the franchise. So we'll see in the playoffs runs here. So Seattle scares me too. I picked the Niners this week, but I wouldn't want to play Seattle either here at all.
No, because this could flip flop so much. You could see Seattle at the 6, San Francisco moves up to the 1.
Yep.
LA moves up to
I think there's
the 5. I I mean, then you're getting San Francisco, LA, and possibly if it's San Francisco, LA in the second round, in the divisional championship game. That's tough.
I think LA's stuck in that sixth spot. It feels like I feel like they're stuck there.
Well, they should. I think they get the tiebreaker over Seattle.
Well, Seattle has 13 wins and they only have 11.
Oh, that's true.
So there's no way they're ended up. They would need San Francisco to lose to both have 12 wins.
They would jump up. Yeah, you're right.
So that's where they're at there with it. But the LA, I wouldn't mind seeing a Rams Eagles matchup again here.
No, that'd be fun.
Absolutely. I like the matchups right now that I'm seeing right now. I like those.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I agree. I think that even the LA, the Chargers Jaguars game would be.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good one. Herbert versus Lawrence. I mean,
Bears, Texans, Steelers, Texans is the ones that maybe you take a little Phil Simms lullaby nap at. But,
that's a Saturday afternoon 3:45 kickoff.
They probably put. I'm guessing they put Steelers, Texans, right, or Jaguars, Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah,
that'd probably be your first game. That's gonna be your tip-off game for sure. That's so funny.
It's one of those. You look at your phone, you go, "There's a game today."
Like 10 a.m. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 10 a.m. in London. What?
What's going on here?
The Jaguars' second home. Just let them play in London. It's fine.
It's fine. Should be a good playoff.
Yeah. Let me pull this down here. Let me get this back to where it was. That way we're both full screen. Talk about the 49ers, though. I mean, how much pressure is on Brock Purdy at this point of the season? Is it just kind of see what happens kind of deal? You're out on the West Coast. You hear a lot about, things with San Francisco with Brock Purdy. What do you think? Do you think that this is? I mean, the guy doesn't get enough credit for what he does.
Mm-hmm. The pressure is always going to be on Purdy. Purdy, as a Niners quarterback, that's just the reality of the situation. But and I've been hard on him. He makes some interesting decisions. He throws some floaters up there once in a while. But he's a gamer, and that's the one thing that he has a little backyard football in him too. He's smart. That you can tell the guys play hard for him. They believe in him.
Yeah,
and he's been playing great football. I think the pressure is immense on him, though. Probably, I was thinking through the NFC. He probably has the most pressure out of any quarterback in the NFC. It would be my guess. Maybe Hurts has a little bit more.
Yeah,
but he won one last year. So I mean, he's like
two.
So I'm like, I don't know where I'm at with that. So, so I think I would go Purdy. Definitely has the most pressure in the NFC, but he's a confident young guy. He plays with a lot of confidence. So, but the pressure is real for him, and I think he has the most pressure out of any quarterback in the NFC. Josh Allen probably has the most in the NFL. Yeah. But Purdy's right there, and so there is a lot of pressure on him. And the Niners, we'll see where they go Saturday, but he needs to deliver. Got a $50 million contract, all that stuff.
Right. I mean, you look at a team like San Francisco too. I mean, they're stout from top to bottom, at least offensively. Mm-hmm. You get a guy like Christian McCaffrey too, who still is showing that he can run the ball, and he's becoming more of a what the word I'm looking for, more of a utility kind of running back instead of let's just hand McCaffrey the ball and see what he can do. Like it's more of a we're using him to make defenses question what we're going to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah.
No, they use him. He's going to end up with probably 100 receptions too.
Right.
He does it all, or 1,000 yards. McCaffrey's a beast. He hasn't gained he hasn't had that big breakout run. Necessarily his average is a little low.
But they don't need him to. That's kind of what I was kind of alluding to. They don't need.
No, but he should be the MVP. I mean, he's been their workhorse this year. He hasn't missed games when people always questioned about him. He hasn't missed that, and he's been overly consistent with them. Yeah, and I would say probably should be higher in the MVP voting than where he will end up.
Yeah,
it's always going to go to the quarterback. We know that, but he should be higher than Stafford.
Yeah,
if they end up winning the division.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
But I would highly doubt he is. Everybody's talking about May and Stafford.
Well,
right?
yeah, but the way Stafford's last 2 games have been,
He's a quarterback.
That's true. Quarterbacks get the love. They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
I mean, think about Barkley last year and didn't even win it.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Yeah.
I mean, like Barkley, like what more could you do as a running back?
Right.
You're like, no, you're not going to win it. Like you basically would have to get 30 touchdowns. It seems like.
If not more than that, you better be breaking records by 10, 12 touchdowns in 2,000 yards, 200, 2,500 yards.
Yeah, I mean the running backs just don't get the love with it. But yeah, I just finish off Purdy's thoughts. Yeah, no, the pressure's on him, but
yeah,
I think he's ready to. I think he's ready to deliver this playoff.
Do you think this is one of those bad Purdy games? Is it going to be Purdy bad?
Well, think about what he did in the last game, right? Purdy bad. Think about the last game. He threw a pick on his first play, right?
Yeah, pick 6.
And so, that's the one thing about him too, is he doesn't seem like he gets down too much either in situations. That's why I kind of like him as well. He kind of doesn't really seem to feel that stuff as much. And he'll have bad games and he makes bad throws. He's not a all-timer in that regard. But overall, I keep getting more and more impressed by him every time he plays. And I think the last 4 weeks you've seen it with it. I think he's playing at an elite level. He can escape. He can make plays on the run. He doesn't get defeated when he does make mistakes. So I think that's the best part of his characteristics. He doesn't put too much pressure on himself.
Yeah. What do you think of the Niners all blackout uniforms?
I don't like them.
You don't like them?
Oh, no, I think they should just. The Niners have 2 of the best uniforms in the whole entire league ever. The white and the red, just basic uniforms, and it's really all they have to go with. I mean, that's just how I think about it. I'm not a big fan of them.
I have a soft spot for the throwback ones they wear with the black outline and the numbers. It looks so awesome.
The 90s kind of.
Yes. It looks so much better. I like the red with the white numbers and stuff, but having that black outline,
I like those too.
Looks so much better.
I like those too. I just don't like the all black. I mean, there's certain teams that can pull it off. Like the Ravens can pull it off pretty well. But that's right.
Yeah. I like some of the rivalry, and this is kind of off topic, but the rival, which is crazy to me. That's the first time that they're wearing them too.
Yeah.
But I love the rivalry jerseys so far. I think every one of them have been, at least this year. Obviously, it's going to change the year, just like the City Connect jerseys in the MLB.
Yeah.
Every year is going to be different, and every team, doing 2 divisions each year.
Do the Raiders do it? I don't think the Raiders.
They will.
I
don't know what they'll. I don't. At some point, I don't think it's next year. Next year is the AFC East. No, that was this year. Next year,
only certain teams do it.
2 divisions each year. One NFC, one AFC. I think it's the NFC North is doing it next year.
I'd be curious if the Raiders ever do with that stuff.
And every team is doing it. It doesn't end until 2029. So every team is going to get a rivalries jersey. It's just going to, trickle in like the City Connect jersey did with the MLB.
So was the Bengals all white one, or was that City Connect or no?
No, that's just an alternate that they. Yeah.
You got to comment. Come on, Darren. It's 2026. Let's switch it.
when the white helmet, or when the one helmet rule went away, that's when they decided to do the white helmet with the black stripes.
If we were going black uniform, all black though, if we were just having fun with that, I would say the Ravens might be number 1 for me when they go all black. That might be. That's a tough one to beat. I
like Detroit.
No,
I like Detroit when they go all black out.
I think I would go Saints when they do like the really polls. I think the Saints would go 2 for me.
Yeah, I don't like the helmet that they pair with it though.
Not the one they did. They used to do it like when the Drew Brees era, and that was perfect. Just the way they did regular helmet, just the black uniforms.
Yeah,
and then I would probably go Jaguars or Panthers 3-4.
The Panthers with the alternate helmet that has like the bigger.
They're all black
head on it. All black, all out. Oh yeah.
I kind of like the Jags.
Like this color right here. Like this
clean looking.
Looks fabulous. Let us know your favorite blackout uniform while you're at it. While we're talking about it. Why not?
I like it. Right? We got to get a little uniform talk here. The New York
Yeah.
Giants, where you at, Aaron? We like that. No, that's good.
That would be sweet. I would not mind. That would look pretty cool.
That would be. I know it's funny because a lot of teams try it with the Packers. I know went all white when they did theirs.
Yeah. So did I don't like Minnesota's winter warrior thing. I don't get the silver. I don't get where the silver comes into it.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't make any sense.
Colts, I think, did it. Jets. This is not as clean. I agree.
No.
That's good.
I don't mind the Colts because their uniforms are blue.
Yeah, the black
looks pretty cool, but
that's all
I
right.
don't know.
It's all right.
I don't know. Anyways,
pressure on Purdy. Pressure on Purdy.
Yeah. No, I mean I had wrapped up everything I want to talk about Purdy. Anyways,
I just did.
And whatnot. Let's talk about some coaching changes. There's already some. The rumor mill is at full speed right now.
Where's Lane Kiffin go? No, I'm just kidding.
Where's Lane Kiffin? He's going to LSU.
Where's the assistants going?
Maybe he's actually going to leave LSU and go to the New York Giants.
Where are the assistants headed over here?
Yeah.
No, there could be a lot. You're right.
There's quite a few that have. The obvious big one is Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland. Yeah. Sounds like he's out the door already. Yeah. After Sunday.
I would agree.
Yeah. I don't know how he's at 6-in. I'll remember what the thing said, but is he like 7-20 or 7-36 since 7-26 since 2024 after the Browns went 11-6 and reached the postseason in 2023.
Yeah.
7-26.
I mean, they're out. I mean, Giants, they're probably right. I mean, Aaron's Giants
for a new one.
Yes, Aaron, 80s uniforms. Yes, good. Keep those. I agree.
Yeah.
Now they're going to need one, right? I feel like they're going to need one badly. Who's the other one that I was thinking? The Cardinals. If I was them, I would keep Gannon. I would actually wouldn't mind if like Raiders got him. Falcons. Gosh, who's the guy there? Like Morris, right? I think he's going to be gone as well in Atlanta.
You think so?
I think so. I think he's going to be out.
They're playing their best football right now, which sucks for them.
Yeah, with Cousins, right?
Yeah, with the guy that they benched at the beginning of the year, basically.
So you think he's saving his job because of 4 meaningless wins?
I think so.
All right.
I don't think he's only in his second season. I think they give him one more year.
How about Tampa's coach?
I think he gets one more year also.
So he's not gone. I mean, we know. How about Pistol Pete? Raiders, Carroll.
You got to go. I already rambled about this before. You got to because there was something that popped up it was the Battlehawks when they were looking there was rumors going around that they were looking to hire 72-year-old former head coach of the St. Louis Rams. Again, 72.
Dick Ray.
72. The guy is 72. Why are we hiring 70-year-old football coaches?
It doesn't really add up. It doesn't add up.
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working in Vegas. It's not working in college football is a little different, but right now it's not working in Carolina for the Tar Heels.
It would work in a mid-season type of thing. It wouldn't work in a like for him to be like your guy for the next 3 or 4 years. It'd be like something, that's how I look at that. Specifically, but the Raiders, I think they're going to get a new coach. Titans,
Giants,
Dolphins. You think McDaniel? He sounds like I think
everything that I see said he's there. He's not leaving.
They got 7 wins now. They kind of went on. He's kind of thrown 2 under the bus.
I don't think you can. They're going to draft they're going to have to. They're going to draft a quarterback. They're going to have to. If you're benching Tua, that means you're done with Tua.
Are the worst 4 franchises the Raiders, the Jets, the Browns, and the Jets and the Dolphins? Excuse me. Like those have to be the 4 worst, right? I mean, like Aaron sometimes has argued with me with the Giants, and I agree. But the Giants have actually made in the last 10 years, or last 20 years. Like those got to be the 4 worst franchises, right? In the last 25 years,
the Giants were about 3 games from making the playoffs this year. If Jackson Dart doesn't get hurt, Cam Scatabo doesn't get hurt, Malik Neighbors doesn't get hurt, they're fighting a wild card spot with Green Bay.
Yeah, that's true.
I truly believe that.
Yeah, he's probably right about McDaniels here too, being gone with Aikman. I forgot coming in. Aikman's gonna be like, nope, we're not getting anywhere. You're not hiring me to keep the same guy. We're not doing that.
I just don't. I don't think as much as I think Miami would like to see Mike McDaniel gone. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Tua is gone before Mike McDaniel is.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I think McDaniel's toast. I think he's out.
He should be, but I don't think it'll happen.
I think so. You don't think as many? I think it's going to be like 8 positions open.
I think, yeah, I could see Vegas. So there'd be Vegas, Cleveland, possibly Baltimore,
possibly Cincinnati, possibly Pittsburgh.
You think Cincinnati?
Probably not, but they should. They should consider it. They probably won't though. You're probably right. They probably won't. But there's always going to be a surprise one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably one of these playoff teams. We didn't talk about it, but I'm not thinking. Like Tomlin. There might be a guy in there that they think should have higher expectations. That makes it. They probably not, but. I
don't know. Maybe Sean McDermott. If Buffalo loses in round 1 to whoever they play,
How about Sirianni? Could he go if he loses early?
No,
he's there. All right.
Yeah, he's solid. He's fine. The guy's won 2 Super Bowls.
I got you. I got you. No. So it will be interesting what happens with it.
Yeah.
Robert Saleh should be a head coach. Although that's what I was saying, Braden. Don't go to those 4. If you're a coach, don't go to those 4 teams we mentioned, unless you want to. Unless you're.
There's not. Those 4. There's nothing. If I look at them on paper, I'm going. I could work with this.
Do not go there. Even with the number 1 pick, do not go there.
I could work with this. Maybe Tennessee. I think you could throw Tennessee.
Yeah, go to Tennessee over those teams, no doubt.
I don't. Tennessee over Miami? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There was some on here wherever it went. I gotta find it again. The Giants have compiled a list of candidates already, which include former Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy, which I think is ridiculous. A guy's been a head coach at 2 different places. Why are you still trying to hire him? Defensive coordinator, Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley, Colts defensive coordinator Lou Amarillo. I ain't saying it. It's not good. I'm gonna butcher his name. Amarumo. Former Raiders coach and Giants player Antonio Pierce, and Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula. It's just a few of the names that are being thrown around, along with the guy who's the interim now for the Giants. So
get Antonio Pierce. They could do it.
Look,
Aaron, who do you want?
Yeah, go ahead, Aaron. Let's see. We just heard the list. Out of that list, if
John Gruden, Chucky, give me Chucky. What's the name? That's Chucky.
John Gruden is a Giants head coach. Actually, why not?
I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Why not? If you're gonna hire a guy like Mike McCarthy, Clint Kubiak, that's the
I bet.
That's a Denver defensive coordinator guy, right?
Kubiak offense.
Yeah. Is he offense or defense? I thought he was offense or defense.
I'll look it up. I thought his dad was always offense. It'll be interesting. So there's going to be a lot of changes, though.
I agree. I think it's either 6, 7 coaching jobs available at the end of the season.
Yeah,
I'm sure you probably hear enough of that. OC for the Seahawks. Okay.
Seahawks. Yep.
I'm thinking of a different Kubiak then.
You're thinking of this from John Elway?
Yeah.
Gary Kubiak.
Kubiak. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Gary Kubiak.
Former
Texans head coach.
So no. Anyways, those are some of the changes.
I don't just see what happens. Segment went a little longer than I thought, so let's jump into. We talk about some of the worst teams already with the Raiders, the Jets, the
Giants,
the Dolphins. Who's number 1?
Cardinals are in there. Yeah,
Right
the
now, you
Raiders.
got the overall draft. You got Vegas at 1, Tennessee 2, Jets at 3, Giants 4, Arizona 5. This is as of right now, so it could change still this weekend. Arizona is 5, Washington 6, Cleveland 7, New Orleans 8. So literally the last 5 years, this list hasn't changed.
Crazy.
Besides maybe New Orleans.
Yeah, Tennessee obviously had a couple year there too, but
Yeah.
this it's pretty much been the same bad teams overall every year. The Raiders though with the number 1, I found it interesting with Mendoza because it's kind of a weird concept when the last 2 games your franchise wants you to lose those games.
Yeah,
and as a player, how weird that would be.
Yeah,
it's just such an odd part of where they're at with their franchise. It makes sense though because they do need a number 1 pick. Like we could get into the Mendoza thing another time, but the reality is they need a young quarterback. And he seems to be the best one in college football, got the Heisman and all that. And so for the Raiders not to win this game against the Chiefs, that is an absolute meaningless game on every level, and to somehow not get one of the better quarterbacks in the draft. It's just like you can't. I don't know. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You cannot make that mistake. Was it Lovie Smith for a few years ago at the Bears or whatever it was that he won that game? Like you can't win this game. It makes no sense to.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're some of the other teams, I mean, there's when I was looking at the standings earlier, Tennessee, Jets, Giants, Arizona, and I think Washington might have 5 wins, but rest of them are like 3-13.
Yep.
So they're all right there with each other. I mean, he said, I hope the Raiders win just like the Giants did last week.
Probably will. They probably said that will.
Probably will. They'll probably win by like 35 and just be like, whoa.
Bring in Max Crosby as quarterback. Do whatever you got to do.
No, that guy's gone. Max Crosby's gone. He's going to be a San Francisco 49er.
No. You can't do that.
Or Buffalo Bill.
Oh, God. We started there.
Who do you think ends up getting the number 1? I mean, obviously,
it's the Raiders.
You hope the Raiders at the end of the day, but
I think it's going to be the Raiders. I think they'll.
Do you think
they suck?
Yeah.
I mean, they suck. I mean, like it's going to take a lot for them to win a game. Like the other team's going to have to play them. Like, I mean, they suck.
And they're playing Kansas City, who's not good.
No, but they at least have like professional players. Like the Raiders have like a couple. The rest are like they're just not good. I just think that Kelsey will give a little effort at his last game. Maybe they'll try to. Maybe I'm wrong. But the Raiders
last week against Denver. That was his hoorah.
I think the Raiders by far have the best chance to get it. I mean,
I actually would not surprise me if Kelsey doesn't play this weekend.
KC was his last game.
Yeah.
Is he questionable?
I don't think so. Wouldn't surprise me. Healthy scratch. Do like they do.
Was that at the end? Him and Taylor have they walk off together in the
I don't know. I don't know who's going to be number 1. I mean, it has to be. Do you think the Raiders tank like the 76ers of old?
I think the last 2 games, yes.
Yes.
Not in the sense that they would have lost, but they made sure Bowers was out. They talked to Crosby about getting out.
Yeah.
Those little things. And obviously, I don't think but they're not like the Sixers where there was a whole season where they were trying to win like no game. So I wouldn't say it's that bad, but I would say these last 2 weeks, and you've heard it from the quotes of these guys that have been reporting, like it feels weird for some of these players because the ownership wants them to lose.
Yeah. It's not even that. You saw the video of Max Crosby playing basketball in doing.
Was that real? I wasn't sure if that was.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it was real. It looked real. It didn't look fake.
It looked like it was real. I wasn't sure if it was from like the other day or if that was like a summer thing. It wasn't.
Could have been.
Yeah, but the thing is, he could have played if it was real. You know what I mean? Like if nothing was on the line, or if everything was on the line, he'd be out.
Yeah, but that video is actually real. That right there goes.
Yes.
This team wants to lose. They want to lose.
Yes. They need Mendoza.
Yeah. If they don't get Mendoza, I mean, you don't think they trade the pick, do you, for a quarterback?
Who's they can get the Oregon guy? Ole Miss after last night, Chambliss. We get I don't.
I don't think Champ. I think he has.
But
one
really,
more
it's
year
kind
he
of
has to be there.
a weak quarterback class.
Yeah, Dante Moore though is pretty solid. I'll give him that. But could you see them trading the number 1 pick for a guy like Mac Jones or Tua?
No.
You
Not
don't
at
think
all.
you don't think a poverty franchise like that would do something like that?
No, Mendoza gives them too much. That's too much contract. They get too much contract rivalry with them.
Yeah.
They get the young guy. No, that's.
Because I know his name, Mac Jones' names got thrown around a lot.
I think if they maybe ended up with like the 4th or 5th pick or something like that, that's where that would go. I could see if they somehow lose this game, end up with the 3rd or 4th pick, then I could see that being the case. But even that would be a stupid move to trade your 1st round pick for that guy. So yeah.
Tyreek Hill and Tua for the number 1 overall pick.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, that's all right. You keep that. We'll go a different.
They get what, the 5th pick?
That'd be such a Raiders move, though. We'll just get your has-beens.
Yeah. We'll just give us all your contract money. It's what the Arizona Coyotes used to do.
Exactly. Coyotes. Yeah.
Pablo, like over time, if you look at the paperwork and stuff, Arizona Coyotes had Pablo Datsuk at one time. They had Stronger at one time. None of those guys ever played for the Coyotes on ice.
No.
But they had them.
Yeah, they did, but they didn't play for
them. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Wrap things up, and I got lost in the hustle and bustle of the first day back PD stuff today at work. So, but I wanted to make like a rapid fire, like little graphic thing that popped up and was like rapid fire. I didn't get to do that.
You just did it.
Yeah. Rapid fire. I should have just done a banner is what I should have done for it. Couple quick things before we wrap up. Keep it under 10 seconds. Quick questions. One team you trust heading into the playoffs?
Chargers.
Okay. One team you do not trust. Absolutely do not trust.
Bears.
Okay. Best quarterback performance this weekend?
I'm gonna go Brock Purdy. I'm gonna say he steps up again. Continues to play the best.
Okay. The biggest Week 18 shocker. It was a tough one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Give me just a second. The Raiders win. No, just kidding. Don't do that to me.
Raiders win by 40.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm gonna say the Panthers shut out the Buccaneers.
Oh, okay. I like it. You don't think it's a 650-yard game for Mike Evans to get?
I can see 13-0. I can see that. I can see low scoring.
Yeah, that'd be something. 600, just 100-yard touchdowns for Mike Evans. 1,000-yard career streak alive.
Keep it alive. That'd be unreal. They could do it.
That would be insane. And it would suck for anybody who is still not playing fantasy football.
That would be tough. That would be a tough one at that point. That'd be a tough one. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's all.
All right. I like it. That was good.
I like everything I had.
Well, it's good. Glad we got back on the mic here.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it. It was a blast. Hopefully, for the 30 of you that are watching right now, hopefully you've enjoyed our talk, our banter here. With this, it's been a little while since we got to talk some football. It's been a little while since I've got to do anything show wise with Darren.
Yeah.
So it's a blast. I appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate you talking. We'll have to do it again.
Yep. Playoffs are here.
So my name is Brandon. That's Darren. It's been Talking the Gridiron on Variety Sports Network, and we'll catch you next time.